Okay, so we got some money in Binance. So let's just go and buy some altcoins. Now, which coins do we want to buy? Let's choose some randomly for now. So we want to buy some coins on Binance, right? So let me just click on, let's say, EOS. If you check a coin and you want to buy it, well, where can you buy it? You can go here and click on markets and see which exchanges have it, right? And you can see which exchanges traded the most. So for EOS, for example, OKX is the one where there's the most volume. 18% of the transactions that happen on EOS with USDT, which I'll get into that in a second, are happening on OKX, then on UB, then on Binance. Binance has it. But if I click on Binance, I could see all the coins that trade on Binance. Now, what you're going to see is you're going to see the pair. So example, Ethereum here, you can see that I have twice Ethereum. Well, why? Because you can buy Ethereum using USDT. USDT is a coin that replicates USD. So it's actually called US Tether. It's allegedly backed up by actual US dollars. So it always behaves as USD. It stays at $1. So in the exchanges that don't accept USD fiat currency, they have a coin that always mimics the value of USD, and you can use that there as a replica for the actual USD. It's a coin, but since it has the same behavior and the same price, people use it as if it was USD, but it's not actually USD. It's actually US Tether, which is just a coin. Okay, but you can buy a coin using US Tether. Like I can buy Ethereum with USDT, or I can buy Ethereum with Bitcoin, right? Ontology, I can buy it with USDT, or I can buy it with Bitcoin. So the pair is basically which currency you're buying with which currency. It's the same thing when you're looking at Forex currency, foreign exchange. You can buy Canadian with US dollars, or you can buy Canadian with Australian dollars. The price is going to be different because you're using another currency. It's the same thing in here. But like we've said in the beginning, BTC is like the USD of currencies, because most of the time you're going to buy things with Bitcoin. And now it's becoming very popular as well to use USDT. So let's just choose a random one. Okay, ADA, Cardano. So let's buy this one, Cardano, and let's buy, I don't know, let's go for Salt. Cardano and Salt. Okay. So let's go into the exchange. Okay, so here are the balances. We have our Ethereum that we've moved in there, right? So let's go buy something. Like we've said, what we're going to mostly be using is going to be the exchange. So let's go on the advanced exchange. And I'll just put this right here so we can see this correctly. Okay, so what do I want to buy? Let's say we said Cardano. So Cardano is ADA. ADA. Now, if I want to buy Cardano, what do I want to use to buy Cardano? Do I want to use Binance coin? So ADA using Binance coin. Do I want to use Bitcoin to buy it? Do I want to use Ethereum to buy it? Or do I want to use USDT? I don't have any USDT, so I can't use it to buy it. I have Ethereum and I have Bitcoin. So let's go in the Ethereum order book. So this order book here has people who want to buy Cardano and people who want to sell it. The people who want to buy it want to use Ethereum to buy it, and the people who want to sell it want to receive Ethereum. So if I want to buy Cardano, I can send an order here. Now let's say I want to buy it if it falls to this price. So, or let's, yeah, here. So 3000365577. So each Cardano is going to cost me 0.00036577 Ethereums, right? Now each Ethereum is about $300 or $400. It's expensive, so that's why it's such a small fraction. Now if I go on USDT and I put ADA, well, ADA costs 10 cents, right? If I'm paying with US dollars. So for $1, I can probably buy 10 ADA. Now, if I'm using Ethereum, well, it'll cost me 0.0036 Ethereums to buy one ADA. And if I check the value of 0.3665 Ethereums, it is 10 cents. So even though there's different order books, when you convert one to another, it comes out to the same price, because arbitrageurs, short-term automated traders who basically are looking at these products, and if they find that they can buy Cardano with Ethereum for a cheaper price than with Bitcoin, they'll buy it with Ethereum and sell it on Bitcoin and convert Ethereum to Bitcoin and make riskless profit like that. So the prices are always usually the same across these pairs. Okay, so no worries about that. So let's use our Ethereum to buy it. Now the problem with using Ethereum is there's not a lot of people who trade on this order book, right? If I look here, there's not a lot of trading. Look at this. It's not really moving. Now, if I look at ADA with Bitcoin, the order book is going to be way more active. There's going to be more trades. Just now there's been some trades. So the order books on Bitcoin and the order books on USDT are way more active. There's way more volume. So most of the time, you don't want to trade on these pairs, right? You want to trade using Bitcoin or USDT because there's going to be more volume. You're going to get executed quicker. Now, if you already have the Ethereum and it's there, and you, instead of selling the Ethereum to Bitcoin and buying ADA on Bitcoin with Bitcoin, yeah, just buy it with the Ethereum. But most cases, people are going to be using the Bitcoins and USDT to buy and sell. So let's go and send an order to buy. So I'll put an order here to buy. Let's say I want to buy 100. So I'll click buy, and here my order went in. So it's submitted for 100, and you see here ADA limit to buy 100 at this price, 0% filled, and I'm waiting here. Now you see there's 245 people coins to buy at this price. If I cancel my 100, it'll fall back to 140. Somebody else put some coins there. So 5,800. If I remove this, it'll be 5,745. So I'll cancel, and here we go, 5,745, because I canceled my order. So you know what? Let me buy at a higher price. I just want to buy, so I'll go here and I'll increase my price by 1. So I'll be right in front of this guy to buy 100. Oh, and I got executed right away. So I just got filled. I can go on trade history, hide other pairs. So I just see my trade. ADA on BTC just bought 100 and it's filled. So I used Bitcoin. I didn't use the Ethereums. So I actually ended up using the Bitcoins in my account, not the Ethereums. Great, but now let's go buy salt and let's use actually Ethereum. So I'll go on Ethereum and I'll buy salt. Salt with Ethereum is trading at this price. So I'll put an order in and let's get about, let's say 10 salts. Okay. I'll put my price. Let's say I put it on the bid here for 10. I'll send my order. And here we go, I'm here. So I want to buy it at the price of 0.002169. There's a seller at 002187. So I'm waiting. If somebody sells, I'll be executed. Let's go on my open orders. So here's my order, 0% filled. If I'm sick of waiting, which I don't recommend being so impatient, but since this is a tutorial, I'll just push my price higher. But yeah, usually you just wait. And here I'm the first person. Well, I want to buy 10 and there's somebody who wants to buy 0.98 who's there. But I'm probably going to get filled very shortly because I'm the first buyer. So if anybody wants to sell, I'm going to be buying, so all I need is just one person to sell. And I'm the first buyer, I'll be getting filled. So in this situation, I would just wait. I wouldn't be like in a hurry to buy at a higher price. And I'll just wait to get filled at this price. Let's see here. Then once we get filled, these two, the question is going to be, we'll wait to get filled. The question is going to be, now what, right? I bought Cardano and now I'm buying salt. What do I do with them? Because now they're going to be on the wallet of the exchange. Do I leave them there, or do I withdraw these coins and put them in my other wallets? Do I put them in Exodus? Do I put them in another wallet that accepts them? So it depends. If you are an investor, yes, you bought the coins, pull them, put them on your wallet. So if the exchange goes bankrupt, if they get hacked, if the CEO is malicious and he wants to run away with everybody's money, you don't care because they don't have your coins. But if you just buy them and leave them on the exchange, well, if something happens, then you might not have that anymore, right? And somebody put a price just above me, so you know what? And then he canceled again. So now I'm first again. But you know what? I'm going to push my price a bit higher because I don't want to wait too long. So I'll put at 7.8 so I can just buy it right away. 7.8. So 0021 7.8. I'll buy from this guy who wants to sell 25. So I'll buy them. Bam, just bought. Now he still wants to sell 15 because that's the remaining quantity. So I have them, right? So if I go back to my balances, ADA here, but salt, maybe I bought a small quantity. I'll remove this. This here hides very small balances. So I'll remove this. I want to see if there's any salt coins here. So I bought 10 here, salt. So I actually bought such a small quantity of salt. I actually don't know what price salt trades at, but apparently 10 is so small that if I click on hide small balances, you wouldn't even see it. So yeah, I should have bought a bit more. But if I do this, you can see all the coins. And the reason they do that is because sometimes you buy and sell coins and there's like very small amounts remaining, like 0.03, and like it's a 10-cent coin. So you don't want to see that when you're looking at your balances. So you usually hide them. But in this case, I have now my 10 coins of salt that I bought. I can transfer them over to my wallet. And I have the Cardano 100 that I bought. I can transfer them over to my wallet if I'm a long-term investor and I'm keeping them. Now, you might wonder like, well, how come you have these coins there? Well, because these coins, I'm actively trading them. So I actually, have two different accounts. An investment account where I invest in long-term positions, and these positions I buy, I transfer them to my own wallets, and I keep them in a secure place because I'm holding them long-term. Now there are these other positions that I trade actively when there's events or when there's news and whatnot, and I actively trade that all the time, and that I leave on the exchange. Why? Because it's not worth it transferring them out, transferring them back in, transferring them out, transferring them back in. So since I'm using them almost every day, sometimes multiple times every day, then it's worth the cost, worth the risk, right, of something happening. It's cost of doing business for somebody who's actively trading like I am, right? But if you're not going to be actively trading, move them off the exchange. And again, if you go see here, trade history, you'll see that in this exchange, in this account, there's going to be so many trades that are done, and that's just, these are just today actually, 29th, 29th. So there's a lot of transactions that are done because I have some other automated things that are buying and selling consistently. But that's not investing. When you're investing, it's a longer term thing, and you want to make sure it's secure. So transferring over to a wallet that's safer, unless you plan on selling very quickly and buying something else and you plan on trading more actively. So that should do it for buying things on Binance. So let's actually, before we go, sell back those positions because I don't want those positions. So ADA, let's sell it back. I want to sell it back to Bitcoin because I don't want to have any Ethereums for now. So ADA, I have 100 here. I can click sell 100%. It puts the price, it puts everything here. I click sell and my 100 coins show up here. I don't want to wait on the ask. I just want to sell right away. So I'll cancel and send at a lower price so I can just sell. So I'll sell at 1483, sell my 100, bam, sold. So if I go on trade history, I now sold the 100. So I bought at a high price and I actually sold at a lower price. So I just lost a bit of money on that trade. Okay, salt. So salt. There we go. And I'll try sell 100% of it at the bid price here. Sell. And here we go. Just sold. I got 352, so 2 partial fills for the full 10. So just sold 100. So bought them and sold them, no problem. And that really shows you how you can buy some of these other alternative coins on an exchange like Binance.